Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Check out Dirty Dan the camera shaker.
Yeah, a little selfish promotion there.
And G-Paw's tractors. He's pretty cool too.
Yeah, we're going to get the John Deere boy in here to check out this Fordson diesel engine. 4 cylinders. He doesn't know what to do with more than 2 cylinders. He doesn't know that power yet. But anyway, this is a Fordson Major diesel engine that I dragged in here for parts. It's one of my cancer projects that Danny's going to use to keep me busy. We're going to start tearing this down today and see what we have. And then we're going to hopefully highlight rebuilding this one if it's salvageable. I hope it's salvageable.
And watch Dirty Dan the camera shaker, because there might be some content on this over there that you won't see over here.
Well, Dan, how's it going so far? Looks like we made quite a bit of headway.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, the top end looks really good.
Hey,
There's
you
no
ripped the gasket, Bill.
Yeah, I know. Look at that. That looks really good. What doesn't look good? That's what came out of the oil pan down there. And it is flowing like molten chocolate, which is not good. But fuel parts so far, getting things done. Manifolds are off. That's broken. The intake is over there on the floor. That's good yet. We can save that, it looks like. We're going to find out real quick here, it seems like, why this engine won't turn over and if it'll make a good parts engine. We'll get the head off and bring you back. All right, time for the big reveal.
Looks good.
Yeah, that actually looks really good. I don't see anything crazy. The injector tips look okay. Well, let's check here.
Oh, a little crusty.
A little crusty, but that's not bad.
There's no sign of blow by. I mean, there's some liquid there, so.
Well, that's just wet from taking it off. It looks really good. But she still will not turn over, will she?
No.
Oh, there's just a little bit of rust here. But.
No, but what we can do is.
That's not enough rust for sticking it the way it's acting.
No, but what we can do is we can put a little diesel on the cylinders and.
I don't think it needs it. Honestly, I think we got to turn the engine over and open up the bottom end to find what I'm most concerned about.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Through a rod.
Alrighty, we'll bring you back in a moment for the bottom end. Well, we couldn't get the oil pan to come loose, so we've taken the front apart some. I think that oil pan should come off now at least, but we're gonna have to take some of these gears and stuff off now. Well, what did we find?
I just go home.
Oh my gosh, this is just sludge.
Sludgy sludge.
It's just terrible. Oh, I hope these bearings are salvageable. I hope that it's not destroyed. That's bad. Well, we're going to have to do a little bit of cleaning before we can take any of these bearings off. And look. Oofta.
Yep.
Alright, well, we got the oil pan off, and we got some of these end caps loosened up. And then like this one, the crank looks pretty good. The bearing obviously has some pretty good wear in it, but that's not so bad. That one was decent. Dan's going to lift this one up. The bearing is stuck because of the oil, but this one didn't spin, and it's pretty worn. It's a high hour engine. That looks decent.
You can catch it with your fingernail.
Yeah, and this bearing looks a little rough. The problem is it's all beat up on the back side, and you can see here it spun.
I think it's spun on this one too.
Yeah, this front main spun too. So we are definitely going to have some serious crank work on this engine in the future. Now we're going to see about rods next.
It honestly looks like the bearing overlapped itself on there.
Yeah.
So let's take this crank out and see what actually happened there.
Yeah, we're going to have to take the rods loose before we can do that, though.
Yep.
Alrighty, we'll check in a moment. Just a quick check-in here. You'll see that that bearing is overlapping the other bearing there. Dan just noticed that. That could be why she doesn't want to turn over very well.
If you're not high on brake clean, you obviously didn't do nothing.
And the floor still doesn't look like we did any cleaning.
Hey, at least you got the new cardboard floor down.
Yeah, something like that. Well, we know what's going on with the Fordson Major block. Now I just need to start looking for parts and getting it ready to go to a machine shop. And look for a few other things, because this had only the single stage clutch, and I got to see if I can put a dual stage clutch in it. So anyways,
and it had a different style compression release on it too, that we should dive into. I think that's what it was a compression release.
Yeah, we'll have to look into that to see if that's going to be a problem. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.